What's up, guys? We're here at Holiday Island in Holiday Island, Arkansas. So this is the first time I played at this course. Looks like they have an 18-hole course and then maybe a 9-hole course as well. So you guys are gonna join me in my first time playing this place. The lady up front did say that they have a ladies' league going on right now. So I'm hoping that we have enough time to video and kind of record each shot. So I did get to get a new shaft in this driver, so we'll see how it plans out. I did bring a breakfast ball just in case. This is hole 10, par 4. 320 is the yardage. Looks like a pretty good spot. Okay, guys, ended up on the side of the fairway here. I've got about a 117 yard shot to the pin. Got a little trees in the way. Got a little sand wedge with me. I don't want to leave it far. So that's why I got the sand wedge, hoping to hit a 100 shot and also not hit these trees. But we will see what happens. Pretty good shot. Just went left of the hole. Hey guys, ended up on the left side of the green here. Hopefully a nice easy chip shot. Gonna try and at least get it close and maybe see if I can save a par here. Ooh, it ran a lot. Got a putt here. Didn't get as close as I was hoping to. It's gonna be a little weird because I'm trying this new mic position. Have not seen any of their greens yet either. It's starting to get a little hot. I've got a black polo on. I didn't really think that one through, but we'll see how it goes for the rest of the day. See if we can knock this one in for par. Ooh. Okay. And finishing that one out with the bogey. On to the next. On hole 11 here, this is a par 4, 440. It actually goes straight and then cuts just a little bit to the right. I may actually play it just right because my driver likes to go right. So I'm going to aim towards that tall cedar tree on the left there and then hope it finds its way into the fairway. Little baby cut. I think it'll be just fine. We'll see when we get up there. Okay, guys. As my second shot, I actually ended up in the fairway, so that doesn't really happen that often. Oh, hello. So I'm about 160 to the front. 160 to the front, 180 to the pin. I do not want to miss short. I also do not want to miss long, so I'm going to see if I can just hit it at the center of the green, and we'll see what happens with it. Let's see what happens. We're on the green, and maybe we can get a 2-putt. Guys, ended up on the green here. I've got quite the run for a putt, so I'm going to see if I can just lag it up there and get it close to the hole, and hopefully save a par here. Go! Oh man, I had a pretty good putt for the birdie shot. I left it just a little bit long. Go ahead and tidy that up. There we go. Saved a par. So I want to let you guys know I ended up meeting that couple that drove right in front of me. Guy's name was Todd. He was super nice, telling me about the course and stuff, and I'll explain a little bit later. I apologize. I've been everywhere on this video. So this is actually it's hole 12, par 4. It's a dog leg to the right. The last hole was hole 11. It was a par 5. So ended up saving myself for a birdie there, a nice close birdie putt. So yeah, so mixed it up a little bit. We're on hole 12 now. This is a par 4. Gonna try and get it in the middle of the fairway here. Got a 3-wood. Try and hit right over that tree. Yeah, ended up good. We'll see what it looks like when we get down there. Ended up in the fairway here. I've got a 98 to the hole. I'm gonna try and hit a little short of it. So I got a 60 degree in the hand. I'll try and explain what Todd was saying when I get closer to the green, and maybe a little bit when I get on the green. If I get on the green. Ooh. Okay, hit it short. Short here. Got a little sand wedge. I'm going to see if I can do a little bump and run up there and just try and get it somewhat close. Got to be careful here. The grass is a little bit wet. So try to get the most out of it as I can. Like I said, try and get it close. Sit. That is not too bad from where I'm at. So I am happy with that one. So as I was saying about Todd, he moved here to, I guess it's technically Eureka Springs is what he said. Kind of a retirement, or to me seems like a retirement community. He said most people here are either golfing here at the golf course or they're over at the lake, I think called Holiday Island Marina, I think is what he said. So if you're in this area, please just feel free to comment, let me know like what the proper thing is here, or what to call it. But it's really nice just catching up with him and talking to him. He gave me a little rundown on this hole and the next hole. Ooh, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, saved a par here. That's what we need, boys. So this hole does have a pretty neat walkway to the green. You can kind of look over the pond there they have there right in front of the green, but really nice, really cool. So just thought you guys would enjoy that. We are at hole 13 here. It's got a 190 shot up there. I do have a 6-iron in hand. I'm hoping that I can just hit it solid. It's about 170 to the front of the green. So I'm hoping that if I can clear the front, then it can at least get a good roll out of it and make it up there to the hole. This is a par 3. But I don't really think I needed to say that, but that's okay. Now, Todd did say to stay away from the right. I actually hit the tree and came down, so I didn't really take his advice. I should have, but we'll see what happens when we get up there. Ended up in the sand here. It does seem a little soft, so I'm going to see if we can maybe just pick it up out of the sand. Kind of a tough shot. Got a pin in the front here. Again, just a nice, easy off the sand, pick it up out of the ground. That's the plan. We'll see what happens, though. I am going to aim a little bit further to the right. That way I have room if I do miss it. And I will take that any day. We are out of the sand and putting. My third shot here. Come out of sand just short, but that's okay. I'm on the green. I'm actually seeing a kind of a straight putt here, so let's see if we can aim for the pin and see where it goes. Cut. Ooh. Okay. Golly, left it a lot longer than I needed for a bogey. Okay, leave it close enough for a double bogey. And we'll finish it out there. Double bogey. Not ideal. I should have listened to Todd. He was right about his course. Hole 14 here. This is a par 4-5. I don't really know what distinguishes one from the other, or if you just decide on the tee box with your buddies. So I don't really know how to take it, but it's about 486 to the green. I'm going to see if I can get a driver kind of out there and to the right of that tree just hanging down there. Oh boy, I hope that goes over. Went a little left over this tree line here. I'm hoping that it bounced out. If not, I'd probably put a couple holes in some trees. It up in the trees. I got my ball right here. I'm a very long ways out, so just see if I can kind of push it out there and get it away from that tree sitting in the middle of the fairway. And hopefully not to the other tree. Sit. Okay, that'll work. I don't know how I keep doing it. I end up in bad spot after bad spot. Maybe that says a little bit about my golf game. So I've got a 177 shot here. I don't want to go past the hole, I don't think. Also don't want to hit it into these trees here, or this tree. So I want to see if I can hit a low 5-iron. Not a full shot, because I think it'll be too much. And hopefully that'll run there. Got a big stick of grass on that one. Okay, we'll see where we ended up. 14 has a bunker in the front left here, and on the kind of the right side there. Made it just under that tree, so I'm actually happy with where I'm at. This ends up being about a 30 yard shot, 37 yard shot, so we'll see if we can get it up. I'm just going to try and go for the green, not shooting for the hole, because I know I can't do that. And a nice sitter. I think I actually put some spin on that. You know, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, just never got to try it, so looks like just watching them really works. Or you could try it, I guess. Okay, guys, I am gonna try this as a par 5, since it was a tougher hole. So, yeah, we'll claim it as 5, and I think I'll be going for 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, going for par here. So, trying to make this shot here end up even on the hole, especially after some crappy shots. Hey, all right. Yeah, pretty pleased with how that checked up. Let me see if I can show you guys the divot. Right there was the spot, and then ended up just over there. So I don't know which pro you guys talk about, whether that be, is it Min Woo Lee, or I can't think of his name, but he goes by Chef, or Chef Lee, Chef something. I can't think of his name, so maybe I'll figure it out later. 15 here. This is a par 4, 348 off of the blue tees. I've got a 3-wood in hand, just trying to get it kind of down the center of the fairway. A road running to the left of me. maybe able to see some cars come through. I'm going to try and just hit it down the center of the fairway, and we'll see what happens. Well, it caught the trees and ended up in the fairway. But thank you to the trees, or else I would have ended up in more trees just further down. Ended up in the fairway, so I will take that. Popped out of these trees here on my left. I am currently sitting about 229. My birdies app was saying I'm about 215 to the front of the green, so I've got a 5-wood in hand, just trying to get it up there and get it close. That's really the main goal since I'm so far out. Man, not hitting the woods good today. All right, hitting the third shot here, 118 out. Got a sand wedge in hand. Gonna see if I can just put it on the green. Got a tailwind behind me. Like I said, I just need it up and down on that green, and we can be at least putting for par and shooting for a bogey here. Get up there. Okay, it's pretty close. Not on the green. We'll see if we can save a bogey. Yeah, hole 15 is kicking my butt. So this is a shot for par. I'm just off the front of the green. I've got a 60 or a sand wedge or putter. Kind of a long chip shot. I may go with the sand wedge and see if I can do a bump and run to the hole. Hole is tucked away in the back. Sit. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy. Maybe it's time to go back to the YouTube videos, watch my game a little bit, maybe practice a little bit too. That would help out. I'm going to leave you guys there. I've got a putt from behind the camera. So I'll just let you guys follow along. Okay, that's good, and we'll call it good for double bogey. Nice. Well, not nice. So sometimes you got to scramble. I don't scramble that well. I should do better at like just club management and knowing that the green was a little higher, so maybe I should club up. But that's not what makes golf fun. So we got hole 16. This is a par 4, 393 to the hole. I've got a driver starting out. The hole is kind of straight here. Looks like a little bunker on the front right. I'm going to try and aim for those trees on the left there and just kind of figure out wherever my ball goes. Boy, it went super right. I'm going to grab another one. There we go. Man, gosh, I can't do that on the first one. My first ball went way out of bounds. There's a lot of houses and stuff over there. So I went ahead and took my provisional on the tee box. You guys just saw that. So I am hitting 3 here. I got an 81-yard shot ahead of me. Wind is behind me. Let's see if I can just hit a nice soft 60-degree. Be enough, ball. Okay. Sit. Okay. Ooh, saved it for a bogey. On hole 17, this is a par 3. I've got 174 to the hole. This hole does have a sand trap sitting on the front right of the green, so definitely don't want to miss short. Also don't want to miss right. So I've got a 7-iron in hand. We'll see. I'm really just aiming for the the center of the green just to get it on, and we can putt out from there. Sit. Cut left. Ooh, okay. And I will take that. That's a bogey, and that's totally fine with me, especially where I was at. Hole 18. I'm not done yet. I just started on the back nine today since they were having a ladies league going on. So hole 18. This is a par 4, 362 to the hole. I'm pretty sure it's straightforward, but I'm gonna go ahead and aim towards those trees over there on the left. See if I can get my famous cut drive to work like it always has been. And look at there, the famous cut. And I'm hoping that's right down the middle of the fairway. Up in the fairway here, 18, they got a sandbox on the left side there. Green is pretty open. I do want to hit it short. I think it's a pretty big drop off on the back there. Currently it is 96 to the hole. I've got a 60 degree in hand. Just going to try and give it a good shot there. I've been leaving some of my chip shots a little short today, so I just want to make sure I make it there. That'll be enough, ball. Okay, on the green, and we're putting for birdie. Slow down. Now, oh man, they don't ask how you do it. They just look at the scorecard. What's up, guys? Just got done with the back nine. I shot, looks like 5 over. I hope I did that math right. Honestly, the course is really fun. Pretty open for like maybe 3 or 4 holes. A couple of tough greens too, and maybe just pin placement. And maybe it's just poor iron striking for me too. But as far as the course goes, super nice. I've enjoyed it so far, and we'll see what the front nine looks like. Let's go. We're on the front nine now. This is hole 1, par 4. We're about 320 out from the hole. Starting on the front nine, I'm now coming to the front nine because of the ladies league this morning. So out of bounds is to the right here. I'm gonna make sure we aim for these trees on the left and see if I can get that cut that I normally get. Yeah, I don't know how it happened. I think I might have hit the cart path or something, but ended up here in the sand next to the green. I know I cannot hit 320 out, so I think I did get the cart path somewhere. Kind of a tough shot, downhill lie, a little patch of grass in between. Let's see if I can just scoop it off of the sand and get it on the green. Oh, okay, that's fine. And save me a par, and that'll be a good start to the front nine. Yep, that'll be close enough. And we call that one a par. Okay, we got hole 2 here. 330, I believe. Oh, car. Oh, hang on, ball. Sit. Sorry, this isn't like the best view of the thing. This is such a steep lie here, so if you're ever playing on hole 2, just don't hit it right. Yeah, that's my little tidbit of information. So got 135 or 133. I've got my pitching wedge with me. Gonna hit it a little left because I think the ball will move to the right just because the ball is below my feet here. Just be on the green, please. So I'll do 2, 3. I'm just going to call this my third shot because really the score doesn't matter. I want to show the course off and kind of everything that you need to know if you were to play here. So please don't worry about my score. If you worry about it, just fact check me in the comments, and I'm not gonna debate them because golf is meant to be fun. And I'm not good enough for the strokes to really matter, if that makes sense. So uh, yeah. All right, guys, we got a super long putt here for par. Gonna fix my divot, and I know it's gonna go right to left, just with how this green is sloped. So I would advise, if you're playing this hole, if you're gonna miss it, miss left, and if you're gonna miss the green, miss it short, because then you'll have a good uphill chip to kind of help you out. But boy, this is gonna be quite the turner. So just gonna let it fly and see if we can get it close and get close for bogey. Ah, lordy me. Ooh. Okay, tip from Tyler: if you're gonna miss your bogey putt, make sure it's longer than the hole rather than short, and you don't kick yourself. 3 here. This is a par 3. Got about 140 out. I was gonna hit a 9. I actually have a pitching wedge right now. I don't really want to leave it short. I also don't want to leave it long. So I'm gonna see if I can get enough on my pitching wedge to get the ball there and enjoy a stress-free par. I think it's long enough. It went right though. Hey guys, ended right of the green here. Just got hopefully a simple chip shot onto the green, and we'll be putting for par. Oh, turn, baby. Yee, I like that. That's nice. I'll take you guys with me. Oh. So I'm happy with that shot there. Hey. I don't normally make those, so if I have enough confidence to walk up there with just one hand and putt it and make it in, then it gets me kind of geared up for the next hole. So I'll see you guys on the next one. This is hole 4 here. They actually have a what they call a rainbow bridge. I'm not going to step onto it there, but it has a little saying up here, and I'll just read the top sentence. It says, "Just this side of heaven is a place called Rainbow Bridge." It says, "When an animal dies that has been especially close to someone here, that pet goes to Rainbow Bridge." It says a little bit more, and then at the very end here, it says, "The happy kisses rain upon your face. Your hands again caress the beloved head, and you look once more into the trusting eyes of your pet, so long gone from your life, but never absent from your heart. Then you cross Rainbow Bridge together." So really that was special. This is on hole 4. Par 4, 380, 360, somewhere around there. It does dogleg to the right, so I'm going to aim kind of towards the left side of the fairway and maybe trust in my driver a little bit more than what I am now. Out of bounds to the left with the houses, and then we have some out of bounds to the right into the woods and trees. I could not find my ball, so I'm just gonna find a spot here and lay a ball down. You know that old saying where you like everyone knows where you hit it at, and then you still can't find it. That's the excuse that I'm gonna make with this one. So I'm gonna lay it down. This will be my third shot, and I'm just gonna hope to get it up there onto the green. Got a 70-yard shot to the front, 79 to the middle here. Got a sand wedge in hand. Hey, All right, got a bogey. I'm happy with that. You know, drop ball, that's just what happens. I need to figure out my driver at some point in my life. Just not right now. Hole 5 here. My phone said 313 to the hole. The sign says 328. I'm going to try and hurry up these next couple holes just because my phone is dying. This hole actually doglegs to the left and it goes kind of downhill, so I'm going to see if I can just hit a 5-wood straight and get it on in the fairway. So it's about 220, and then whatever else that would make it after that point. Again, just trying to get it in the fairway. And honestly, that looks pretty good. Got about 78 yards here. Improve my lie just a little bit. I got a nice view of the kind of the valley there. Oh my lordy. Okay. Wow. That I will say these greens move a lot more than I expected. Ah, dang it. Yeah, that's how you get a bogey. All right, guys. So this is hole 6. You can kind of see into the valley there. I just thought this was really cool, and good sceneries here at Holiday Island. I'm going to take you guys back here. So this is hole 6. I think it's 384 to the green from here. I do have a 5-wood here. I'm going to try and get it just into the center of the fairway. It has a little draw to the right for the hole. Like I said, just going for the fairway. And we should be good there. Got about a 168 out from the hole. I do have a 7-iron in the hand here. Okay, almost had the distance there. Just a little bit to the right. Got about 30 yard chip shot. The hole's kind of in a tough spot here. So I'm just going to see if we can maybe lay it on the green and hope for a 2-putt and call it good. Sit. Ew. Man, okay. Gosh. When I don't, man, don't think it's going to break that much. It breaks. And then when I do think it's going to break, it doesn't. So try your best to get a good reads on these greens. It is getting hot out, so they're moving a little bit faster than kind of what I'm used to, but I just need to make the adjustment. Hole 7 here. We are 389. It's a par 4. Dog leg right. This place seems to enjoy their dog legs left and right and everywhere in between. So I do have a 5-wood here. Just trying to get it in the middle of the fairway. The fairways seem to be pretty narrow. I just also have not been swinging confidently with my driver. So that's why I'm pulling out the 5-wood quite a bit. Because I at least can hit it high and keep it somewhere in the fairway. And it's going a little right, but it'll be okay. Got a 170 shot. I'm going to try and just get under these trees and get it out into the open there. So trying for a punch shot. Basically aiming for that white stake out there. And we'll see what happens with it. Wow, what am I doing? I mean, couldn't get any better than this as your third shot. I'm going to move it over to the right just a little bit. I'm assuming I might hit this yellow line here, but hopefully not. I'm just going to try and punch it out there. Maybe get something a little bit better than I did last time. Okay. Sit. Hey, we are close to the green. I think I can putt from there, and honestly, that's a good choice for me. I think for par here, I'm gonna go out pretty far out. I just think it's gonna turn quite a bit. But you know, I've been wrong the past couple of holes. Hey, you know what? I'm super happy with that. Oh, yes. Hole 8 here. It is a par 3, 177 to the hole. The green does sit up just a little bit from the tee box here, so I ended up going up a club. So I've got a 6 iron in the hand here. Nice easy chip into the green. Have a little bit of the green kind of slopes down, so let's see if I can just kind of bump it up in the air enough to get it on this hill and roll towards the hole. Save the par. It's gonna go right to left. I'm gonna aim for right edge. Okay, got a bogey. The last couple of holes have just wrecked me. Hey, cool cats, we're on the last hole. This is number 9. It is a par 5, 423. What do you know? Another dog leg to the right. I've got the big stick out. Gonna give it one last go around here, and hopefully end this thing on a good note. I would honestly just be happy with a par. Past couple holes just have not played how I really wanted them to. So we'll see what we can get here on this par 5 last hole. Good fader. I got 191 to the hole. Got a 5 iron in hand. The sprinkler's going, so that means I can at least hit for the green. I've been, swinging everything with my 5 iron. Well, really all my irons to the right. So I am going to give this a little left look and maybe see if I can get it onto the green. Right distance, my irons have just been right today. So sprinklers were just on. Hopefully they don't turn on when I get up there. For birdie here, I'm going to give it enough because what the heck? Why leave it short on the last hole and for your last birdie opportunity? It's going to move left. I'm going to aim about a foot out to the right. Actually, maybe even less than that. Oh, man. Okay. I'll take a par for the last one. Honestly, after the past couple holes, a par I am really happy with. So, and that's going to end the round. I'm going to talk a little bit more when I get in the car. We'll talk about the course and how I played, how the course played, and a little bit more information about the course and stuff. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and comment. And again, I'll talk about a little bit more when I get in the car. Okay, guys, I had just finished my round at Holiday Island. This is what their scorecard looks like, really fancy and stuff. I'll show you guys what the inside looks like, and then here's the back here. Overall, really fun course. The greens were in good shape. They started to roll a little bit faster once the day went on. Kind of expected it. I didn't adjust to them as I should have, but if you do come here and it's hot, just be knowing that they're going to be rolling a little bit fast. Fairways were good. The rough, there's a couple patches of dirt and stuff, but I think any course has that, so I'm not too concerned as far as like the quality of the course. This place was really fun to play at. Pretty forgiving in some areas not so much. So a lot of out of bounds to the right. So if you do have a main slice or play a cut or something like that, just don't, or figure out a way that you can hit it and it won't go that way. Some places were very open as far as fairways go, and then there were some spots that was just like narrow. Um, a lot of dog legs. Really enjoyed it though. So each hole was not. It just didn't feel the same at each hole. Some good views here. We are actually next to, I think it's Beaver River or Beaver Lake. I think it's pretty close by. Eureka Springs is close by too. Um, as far as the clubhouse goes, it's super nice in there. I think they do like a bar and grill there inside, so you can grab food if you want to. I just got a candy bar and Diet Coke. Um, yeah, super excited about the course though. It was really nice, really fun. Um, I'm going to look a little bit at my playing now, so some things that I could work on in the future. Definitely my irons. I don't know. I was really hitting everything to the right today. I hadn't picked up a club in a little bit. I think it's been probably 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks since I've played. Um, but man, I was hitting everything right, so I should have adjusted for that. Um, but yeah, overall, gosh, I shot a 85. That's kind of what I normally shoot, around like 82 to 88. So that's pretty much dead center. Normally, I do a little bit better once I know how the course works and how it looks and stuff. Um, but would love to come back here. It is about an hour and a half away from Springfield, so it's a little bit of a drive. But if you're in this area of Arkansas, stop by. I don't know exactly what their rates are for just a normal round, but I used my four-state golf card. I paid about $20 for the cart fee, which is super nice. And yeah, I guess that's it. Really, it got super hot today, which was okay. Like I said, I don't know when I mentioned it, but I don't do well when I get like super sweaty and super hot. So kind of at the end there, I was getting pretty mad, just bogey double, and that's how golf goes. So I'll do better next time, hopefully. But I really appreciate you guys joining along this journey at Holiday Island. We're hoping to get a little bit more videos out there. I just got to shoot them. I've just been pretty busy with work going on, and then I have a big trip coming up in the next couple of weeks. So been trying to prepare for that. But again, I really do appreciate you guys joining Tea Time. Please give a like. Please give a comment if you have any fun ideas for me to do. And let's go golfing again sometime. Thanks, guys. Bye.